is where skateboarding should be going anyways, you know?
That getting to that point when skating contests is the worst. So I'm always trying to like change it up and find what's fun for me.
I feel like I'm winning because I'm always happy skating, you know, like what we do for a living. It's like what we love, right? So that's the big win. Well, like Brazil has like a super like history of like good skateboarders coming out from there and, you know, representing here, and then, you know, having like Bob Burnquist and like Rodrigo TX, they opened the door for us, and like looking at that back in the day, and then like, you know, like I said, that was so far ahead, but like they did it, you know, it was possible.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I definitely came with the second generation of it, and I was kind of like one of the first one, and like me and Juan and like, you know, Thiago and him, and now like Carlos, yeah, you know, it's been a cool ride because like now, like, you know, just knowing the story that I had, people just look at me like, dude, that's possible, you know? Like all these little kids now, they're like, dude, like Felipe, they did it, you know? Gio, like, you know, there's still so many out there, bro. They look up to us, and then it's been so cool to know that we inspiring kids to, you know, follow their dream like I did, you know? Like, you know, 20, 25 years ago, trying to be a skater, there was no how, you know, there was no way to be that, you know? Like I'm telling my dad, like, yeah, I want to be a skater. Like 1998, like what's that? You know, there's not even a role model like how you want to be, you know?
Just Rodrigo and Bob.
Yeah, but even that was hard, you know? There was like no communication, there's no social media, there's no tapes, there's
there's just
nothing.
one guy in Esmenic Madi, and you're like, that's who I want to be.
And then there's no information about how to become. Is that a thing, you know? But like nowadays, like, oh yeah, those dudes did it. Maybe like showing your mom like, yo, Gio's out there, Thiago, whatever, me, they did it. That's how they did it, you know, we'll be able to do that. So it's pretty cool to like inspiring those people like that, you know?
For
like,
sure.
even in Brazil and all over the world, that's what an awesome feeling, yeah.
And it's kind of more comfortable too, like for us. I remember when I started like think to come over here, I didn't know much like the people. I just I know have some Brazilian guys there. If I don't know anyone, I'm gonna talk to these guys. I'm gonna try talking.
Yeah.
That's a fail safe, right?
That's what
I
we
feel.
went to Costa Mesa when Delmo was there, Rodrigo Peterson, TX, everybody, Rodrigo Lima, Danny Sears, and I was like, I'm gonna leave in Costa Mesa because if anything happens, I can speak Portuguese with them. That's like a squad, you know?
At least the Canadians, when we come down, we like can speak English chilling.
I know,
like, they
us
just
it's
making
hard,
fun
bro.
of our accents and this and that, but like.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, Costa Mesa. I mean, I remember, what was it, my first trip to California.
I know,
came
you
out,
stayed at my house.
And I stayed at the Costa Mesa apartment you had. It was you and 8 homies sharing a 2-bedroom. And you guys were still like, oh yeah, no, Matt, you can come stay for now. I was like 15, 16, slept on the couch.
Yeah,
that
we
was
just,
GVR
like,
days,
eating
right?
like noodles and shit, like from 99-cent store. That was some good times. Like, watching skate videos all day and just going pushing to Costa Mesa Park. Yeah, those are the good days that we're still doing it, you know. It's still inspiring. Like it's been such a long time since we know each other, and then like, that goes for all my homies, you know. Like I know Decenzo for a long time, like him for a long time, and Joslin, and then we're still here. It's pretty awesome.
The way like they influenced skateboarding, especially coming into the scene, like, damn, they're going crazy right now, you know? Dude. No, but it's
They've
sick
been
though.
going crazy.
No, but
Crazy
it's
for a
sick.
long time.
It's so sick to just kind of like see it, especially like for like the girls that are coming up, everything like that. Like I'm like, damn, like this is where skateboarding should be going anyways, you know? And for them to just come in, you know, and like Felipe was saying, like how you had to like blow up in Brazil and then come here and then blow up again, like you definitely see like that happen with like a lot of like the Brazilians, you know, like they're just hungry all the time, you know, that they're gonna skate their best, and it's just cool to be around people like that because they like care for it, but it's like because they actually like doing it, you know. It's not like because it was you're doing this type of deal. It was like, oh, I really want to do this, and like you could see it like in their skating, like you just see that they want to be there and they want to be like
they got the passion.
Best. Yeah, the passion.
And then the passion is where it takes you, you know, because there's not much opportunities out there for us in Brazil. So everybody that's out there doing it, trust me, there's no way out. You know, like we going off because that's what we got, and that's what happened to me. You know, just like it was either that or to be in Brazil somewhere randomly. You know, so I just put 100% on me. I'm sure for him, same thing, and for Leticia, for everybody that's like, you know, we just go and do this, and it's the passion is there, and there's, you know. That's
like
what make us
I don't know
like
what
kind
I'm
of
gonna do if I don't skate, you know. That's what I think, like back in the days.
I'll hire you for something.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Well, I think what pushes progression between street and competition is that in the streets, you're progressing your own skating in its own direction. And when you're skating in a contest and you're progressing skating, it's almost like a different bag of tricks, you know what I mean?
You're progressing the consistency of skateboarding.
Well, you're progressing the consistency.
The level. You're progressing the consistency. We're getting more consistency, more consistent with harder tricks, but that's not like all skateboarding has to offer.
But they
you know
could
what I
be
mean? There's
different
more,
tricks
but
too. They could be different tricks. You know
I feel like also like when you skate a contest, you kind of doing
You're
tricks
doing your
for other
tricks.
people. You know, you're doing tricks for like, sometimes you don't feel like doing it back there, but like, fuck, I'm just gonna do this because I gotta get this point or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And in the streets, like you get this clip, it's like, it's just there forever, you know? Nobody's gonna take that from you. That's like under your belt, you know? You have your video parts and it's there, but like the contest is just like, you win one day and next day it's another kid, it's next day, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's different like feelings, different progression, you know?
Definitely, you guys are right. The contest is definitely progressing the consistency.
Yeah,
like
that's a
a
definition
perfect
right
contest run is no missed tricks, right? So you're
Yeah.
not gonna miss any tricks. You're gonna have a perfect run. In the streets, you can miss the trick as many times as you want,
But when you do it, it's,
but it could be a new trick that maybe one day you're gonna land that in a contest somehow because that's the direction skateboarding's going, right? Like.
true.
I feel like street skating, like when you go to a spot, you battle it for like 4 hours, and sometimes you don't get it. So you're like kind of pushing for the progression of like the self-belief a little bit more than like you pull up to a contest and you're like, okay, what do I have consistent? Like I'm gonna do those sets of tricks. I think like streets, you're like kind of not going for like the impossible, but like pushing to see how far you're gonna go.
Yeah,
you know,
you're stepping out of your box. You're
yeah,
going for a box
and the
of your
spot
comfort
is like
And you
out
can't
of a
really
box.
do that in a
you know?
contest because
No,
it'd be
you
hard, you
can't.
know?
No,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
also,
some
like,
people, some
You
people.
used to be
But
able
it's-
to when we had the best tricks. When the best
Yeah.
tricks were around, everyone would skate the contest and go down their like classic, like this is the trick selection and path for me to be the most successful. And then best trick would come out and you'd be like, I'm gonna switch flip back nose bunny. He'll be an ollie back heel tail or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like,
that's outside of the
It
box
depends.
of the contest, because you know,
That's
like, you
what I
want to
mean,
go to
yeah.
the contest and like you want to do your best, of course. Like nobody goes in a contest not winning, right? Or just have fun, whatever. But when you go, you want to do the tricks that you know how to do it consistent, and then you know, one in a lifetime. You just change all the stuff. Depends on the obstacle, depends on the park, depends on the day. You just start doing different tricks, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, it is important because like you're feeling good, you know. It's nice to win, but at the same time it's like kind of good to other people see you skating and how you did it, because for you have to win, you have to skate good. So if you skate good, you're gonna be happy. So that's the most important, I think.
I feel like I'm winning because I'm always happy skating, you know, like what we do for a living. It's like what we love, right? So that's the big win. Not a lot of people got to do that, so being able to skate and travel the wood with just friends, that's the big winning that we got, you know, forever win.
I think it's fun for me, like, not even to win, but to just set a goal to, all right, I want to be in the top 5 this time. All right, I want to be in the
for
top
sure,
4.
yeah.
All right,
just go to
this is a
finals.
gnarly contest. I just want to be in the top 10, you know, stuff like that. And even just that will bring you satisfaction. And then as you get, all right, now I want to be in the top 3.
Even just
Now,
doing,
all right, now I've been in the top 3 enough times. I want to win. Like,
even just doing that.
so like you set your goals and you keep moving
Even
up.
just doing a trick that you never done in a contest and landing
right.
on it, that's a win.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you're
true.
progressing.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
or
that's-
doing a trick that nobody's done in a contest before.
Right.
Like that's
or even
incredible.
getting like a respect for some skater that you never thought it would be like say what up to you, you know, like
Yeah.
oh whatever, you're in a contest, like you did a trick and your shot comes back, yo, that was sick.
Yeah.